Today we're going to be taking a look at issue 2 of the 2020 Taskmaster solo series, where he takes on Hyperion of the Squadron Supreme. Taskmaster is the alias of Tony Masters, a former S.H.I.E.L.D. agent and current mercenary for hire. He has the ability to instantly recall and mimic every move, skill, and fighting style he's seen, and he spares no expense on being equipped with the best body armor and weapons. His target today is one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. Hyperion, for the few who are watching that are unaware, is essentially Superman, but with much looser morals. So with everyone basically caught up on the characters, let's dive into the comic and see how the fight goes down. The issue kicks off with Taskmaster being given a mission briefing from Nick Fury. His primary mission is simple enough: get a blood sample from Phil Coulson. The secondary objective is a little harder. See, Phil Coulson is the director of the Squadron Supreme at this time, which means Taskmaster will also have to deal with Hyperion, a seemingly impossible task, even for him. Much like myself, Coulson can be found in his local comic book shop, picking up a classic issue of Squadron Supreme. Taskmaster launches a surprise attack, catching the director off balance. Tony got what he needed, but Coulson is still standing. Taskmaster lunges towards him, ready to land a clean finishing blow. But it's too late. With his last word, Coulson had managed to call for Hyperion. With his super hearing and speed, it would only take him seconds to arrive. Taskmaster does the only thing he can and runs like his life depends on it. He manages to make it out into the streets, but all hope seems lost. Hyperion has arrived on the scene. Taskmaster wasted no time in going on the offensive, throwing his shield straight into the face of Hyperion, who deflects it without even trying. In an act that seemed absolutely stupid, he leaps at Hyperion, ready to strike. What happens next should be expected. Hyperion unleashes a flurry of punches at superhuman speeds. Somehow finding the strength to stay on his feet, Taskmaster is already suffering from severe internal bleeding. But Hyperion is only just getting started. He tackles the mercenary at incredible speeds, nearly knocking him unconscious. Grabbing his adversary by the throat, Hyperion demands that he surrender. In response, Taskmaster drops several smoke grenades, creating a momentary distraction. This has no effect on Hyperion, who is now royally pissed off. Taskmaster then takes a move from Hawkeye, firing several arrows at Hyperion. This also has no effect on him, as he incinerates them on the spot. Taskmaster throws everything he has at him, and the enraged Hyperion is able to walk through it all like a piece of paper. It seems like this battle is coming to an early end, but Tony has a plan, assuming he lives to see it through. We then see earlier that day, Nick Fury giving Taskmaster his mission briefing. Fury says that very little is known about Hyperion, but he does have one weakness to a rare mineral called aragonite, much like Superman's weakness to kryptonite. For this mission, Taskmaster was given a single small rock of it, but will it be enough? And how could he possibly hit Hyperion at the speeds he can move? And now we jump back to the present, to the fight at hand. Taskmaster is barely holding himself together as he reaches down for his archery gear. He struggles to stay standing as he takes aim at Hyperion with his Hail Mary play. He releases the arrow as he collapses to the ground, the arrow missing its mark by several inches. Hyperion stands triumphant over the body of Taskmaster, confident that this battle has come to its obvious conclusion. But Taskmaster didn't miss his target at all. He used the skills of Hawkeye combined with a trick boomerang arrow to hit Hyperion from behind, completely unexpected. The aragonite arrow is instantly effective, and this is one of those rare times we get to see Hyperion in actual pain. Despite his own severe injuries, Taskmaster slowly rises to his feet and approaches Hyperion, who is now on the ground from the aragonite's radiation poisoning. He kicks, stomps, and punches him with all the strength he has left in his body. Right here, Hyperion is more vulnerable than he has ever been before, and takes an absolute beating from the Taskmaster. The only reason Tony didn't kill him in those final moments was because Nick Fury luckily talked him out of it. But make no mistake here, Taskmaster could have ended him then and there if he really wanted to. This issue ends with Taskmaster stumbling his way over to Nick Fury for an extraction, and the two heading out in a hurry to continue with the main mission at hand for this comic series. I currently don't plan on covering all 6 issues of this solo series, but if you enjoy this and want to see how it continues or have any other comics you'd like to see me cover, be sure to let me know in the comments. I always check my notifications, so I look forward to hearing from you personally.